Hello, swimmers and swan songs. My name is TPSKine, and welcome back to Breath of the Wild Journeyman mode. As ever, if you'd like to know what Journeyman mode is and why it has that weird, strange, specific name, there is a video at the top of the playlist for this particular series that explains it in detail, but TLDR, it's a custom rule set that I invented for myself, not so much for the sake of challenge, as to force myself to play through the game slower and in a more deliberate way than I normally would, having spent, well over 100 to 150 hours in this game already, and having optimized it beyond the point where a lot of the original charm, unfortunately, went out of it. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome to the Seabed Inn. Here we... Could it be? Lenny? It is! It's Lenny! Lenny? Yes, I'm sure of it. You're Lenny. Wow, it's been such a long time. Wait, but I thought you and Mipha fell to Calamity Ganon. And if you've been alive all this time, where have you been? What have you been doing? Please tell me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm an adult, and yet here I am causing a ruckus. Has it really been 100 years? In a way, it feels like yesterday. We've both been through a lot, I'm sure. If you don't mind, I'd love to catch up sometime soon. Apparently, she knew me before the calamity. Let's see, how many meals do I need? More recovery meals, clearly. Oh boy. And I could do with some more extra heart meals too, because I don't have that many. Still, I'm gonna have to make do with what I got, I think. Not that many opportunities to find more. Right, let's go with that, and then... Four of these should do. Yeah, oh, more than do. More than do. There we go. That's a level 3 defense boost. I might need that soon. I'd prefer an attack boost, but I just don't have the parts for that. So we'll have to make do. Nope. Didn't mean to pull out my weapon there. Oh, nope. There we go, speed boost. Lovely. Okay. That should do, I think. Huh, you took that surprisingly well, Link. All right.
I'm so mad at her. I need to go to the Bank of Wishes to send a letter, but Mother won't let me go because of that water monster. She treats me like I'm still a child. It's so condescending. It's really terrible to be at that awkward Zora age where I'm a young woman, but I haven't had my growth spurt yet. Just my luck to be a late bloomer. I'll probably never grow taller. Oh, it's awful to be me sometimes. I doubt Hylians have to deal with nonsense like this since you age so fast. You're so lucky.
Who are you?
I'm Finley. All the other girls are head over flippers for Prince Sidon, but not me. I believe everyone has their own special prince out there just waiting for them.
Letter?
Whenever I put a letter in a bottle and send it down Zora River, I always get a reply, without fail. I wonder what he's like, the one responding to my letters. I want to meet him so badly.
Bank of Wishes?
The Bank of Wishes is halfway down Zora River. If you send a letter down the river from the Bank of Wishes and get a reply, that person will be yours forever. That's how the legend goes anyway.
This is a side quest later, in case you were wondering. Well, we've come to Zora's domain after a long and perilous trip. And now I suppose we should probably go and meet, well, the king. Grumble.
Well, what's the matter? Huh? A Hylian? And not just any Hylian. Isn't that you, Link? How dare you show your face here after what you did to Lady Mipha? Wait. What did you say? I, Trello, shall punish you on behalf of our beloved Lady Mipha. That's what I'd like to do anyway. But I'm afraid those of us in the Zora Council have our hands full trying to figure out what to do next about Ruta.
Ruta?
You were alive 100 years ago, so you should know all about Ruta. Surely you cannot have forgotten. Lady Mipha, our Zora champion, in order to help defeat Calamity Ganon, she piloted the divine beast Vah Ruta. But I do not understand. Why is the divine beast sending a plague of rain to us and making the domain suffer? I think that the rain is the tears of Lady Mipha, who was defeated without fulfilling her duty.
Sidon's fangirls, I see. Oh, no, wait. Darn. That is not an indigenous animal. It's probably a resource that belongs to this place, so... There. Sorry. Not supposed to take them. Alright, let's go talk to the king. What are you doing?
Lady Mipha, watch this. I second the aptly named Demon Sergeant shall strike down the divine beast Vah Ruta.
What you doing?
You're Link. Finally, I can avenge Lady Mipha. It's been 100 years since you last showed your face here. Now I second will cut you down myself.
What do you mean?
Playing dumb, eh? Nice try, but you cannot fool me, Champion Link. You were unable to protect Lady Mipha from Calamity Ganon. It has been 100 years since we lost her. Poor Lady Mipha. How heartbreaking.
I won't fail her again.
There's no way we would ask for your help now, after all this time, and after all that has happened. So says I, second the Demon Sergeant. Even if this body of mine is destroyed, I will drown Ruta in shock arrows myself. And in doing so, Lady Mipha's regrets shall be alleviated. If you understand anything of courage, then get out of my way at once.
Actually, dude, no.
Hey! I'm in the middle of my shock arrow training. I must learn to withstand them. Did I not just tell you that? To commit such violence with the great second standing right before you? In that case, you take the responsibility of appeasing divine beast Vah Ruta.
Old men. Ooh, large boy. Bah, you must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? You did well to come all the way here. I'm King Dorephan, ruler of the Zora. Oh, that object upon your waist, is that on a Sheikah slate? Now that I've gotten a good look at you, it is all too clear who you are. You are the Hylian champion, Link. Do not tell me you have forgotten me. The Hylian champion? You can't mean the Link, that champion? So that's where I've heard your name before. Oh, what a faithful coincidence that we should cross paths.
I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion Link has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. Oh, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I'd heard a terrible rumor that you'd been fallen in combat, but it appears that you managed to survive. Extraordinary.
I lost my memory.
Come again? You say you've lost your memory? But surely you must remember my precious daughter Mipha. Yes? You do you not?
It doesn't ring a bell.
You cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mipha as well? You and Mipha were so close, yet you do not remember her? Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zora's domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mipha's immortalized form still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so.
Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused.
Oh, yes, of course. But first, it is worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. That is quite a feat, my boy. That is a good one. Link, I doubt not that you have endured many a great trial. Still, I must ask of you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zora's domain is in danger of vanishing because of divine beast Vah Ruta. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength? What?
Dorephan, my liege, please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help, why, the very thought of it curls my fins.
Muzu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest?
Muzu, it is rude for you to speak that way to your king and his guests. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this and arrived at that very conclusion? He is the key to saving Zora's domain. I have no doubt in my mind.
Indeed, Link is a champion through and through. As things now stand, Zora's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together.
Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of an ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. It is their fault late Lady Mipha was lost to us.
Link, divine beast Vah Ruta has great power. It has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late, it has been mercilessly spouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains. For us Zora, water and air are as one, so you would think that this would not be quite so critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, as it soon will, I fear immense damage will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. There, Hylian lives are in very grave danger. Oh, the divine beast is crying out once again. The divine beast Vah Ruta. Your princess, Zelda, often studied the divine beasts, that is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are mechanisms that can control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now, because there's no electricity coursing through to stop them.
Second, who's quite shock resistant for a Zora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. That is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, I'm certain you've already figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you, help me stop Ruta's rampage of destruction.
What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the divine beast and appease it from within. Oh, so that Princess Zelda is still alive?
Yes, in Hyrule Castle.
I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered, this is true. But if we can regain control of the divine beasts, they may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all.
I did not know you had such grand ambitions, Link. Wondrous! Naturally, I shall help too. Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside it. Come, Link, let us appease Ruta together. I'm in, let's do this.
Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith.
Oh, yes. Custom armor painstakingly crafted by each generation Zora princess for her future husband. Wearing it will give you the ability to swim up waterfalls. I'll happily take that. And it works pretty well with the stealth tights as well.
So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like a Zora. Please take good care of it.
King Dorephan, surely you do not intend to give this outsider the Zora armor? Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Princess Mipha made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. He may be champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him, so why should he receive such an honor? Well, you'll find out in a second, my dude. This is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit.
That Muzu is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand, he was in charge of educating my dear daughter Mipha. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. Well, but what shall we do now? I tasked Muzu with finding the shock arrows we will need to appease Vah Ruta. But now he has rushed off in a huff.
Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly.
Sidon, I suppose that means you're going to tell him. Link, Muzu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try to speak to him.
Sure, I'll talk the old man into helping me save the world. Why not? It's not like... Fortunately, here in the real world, we don't have the problem of stubborn old men with weird petty grievances endangering the entire world for no goddamn reason because of them.
You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I've no desire to speak to you.
Listen well, Muzu. There's something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister Mipha had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I didn't know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link.
What? No. You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this Zora. How could Lady Mipha possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mipha's statue.
It is the truth, Muzu. Although you never knew it, he was ever in Mipha's heart. Speaking of Mipha,
I was thinking, this reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child, always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then.
I wonder if Link picks up on the flirting.
So if this calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
Ah, a tragedy. It is delicious. What is the matter, Link? Are you unwell?
You're quivering like a hatchling. Whatever's the matter?
Mipha, I remember.
What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There's no way you remember her just now, when it is most convenient. In any case, without solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows. Yes, as well as anything else you wish to know.
Have you truly not figured it out yet? Simply take a closer look at what Link is wearing.
You really think changing your clothes is going to make me... Huh? What in the... That is Zora armor from before. Lady Mipha made that my hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this?
Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to, and who she made this special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mipha made it for him, and him alone. You have always disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. That is why Mipha never told you. Now that you know, you must promise to help him save us all, Muzu. Please, tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you've already figured it out.
I would have imagined she would make that special armor for one such as he. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it's our only option at this point.
Oi, doing voices. Always a little rough on the throat.
I'm a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior towards you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. That tall mountain over yonder. It's called Ploymus Mountain. And there you will also find Shatterback Point. That terrifying creature has made his home up there. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one would be fatal to a Zora.
Aha! You must mean that Lionel. He's a man-beast, that one. That beast doesn't eat real shock arrows. That is certainly a way to collect them quickly. He is vicious, to be sure, but I'm certain Link will rise to the challenge.
In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate that you will need at least 20 shock arrows. Do you think you can gather that many?
Why, do you still doubt him, Muzu? I have no doubt he'll be triumphant. Okay, Link, let's get moving. The fastest way to Ploymus Mountain is to ascend the waterfall east of the domain. That Zora armor should come in handy. Just swim to the waterfall basin, and then go up the waterfall from there. I'll wait at East Reservoir Lake, right by the Divine Beast. Gather at least 20 shock arrows, then come join me. I'm on it. Wonderful! Together we shall stop that Divine Beast's onslaught. Alrighty then. How many shock arrows do I have? I have 2. I should have saved them. I should have saved them a lot. Oh well. Actually, before we do that, let's see, where is it? Well, not what I'm looking for, but I'll take it. Don't need that for anything right now. It's somewhere down here. Yeah, there's a chest. Where did that chest go? Oh well, the chest isn't what I'm looking for. Where the heck did it go? So there's a thing in the water down here. A magnetic thing, as you can probably tell from my behavior. That I'd like to get my hands on. But heck if I know where it's gone. Because it isn't in any of the chests. It's a thing onto itself that's gonna be around here somewhere. Oh, hey, that's useful. Alright. Guess we'll have to get closer. Or so I hope. Elusive little thing, aren't you? Maybe I'm just looking in the wrong places. Is it near that waterfall? Is that it? No, but there is something there. Here's hoping it's worth it. Maybe it hasn't spawned yet. Well, hey, I'll take ice arrows anytime. I mean, it has to be somewhere. There it is. Finally. Ah, the ceremonial trident. A spear modeled after the light-scale trident wielded by the Zora champion Mipha. They may be identical in appearance, but this spear's strength and durability are far inferior. That was the thing I was looking for. We'll need it to access a shrine, you see. What a lot of trouble. Oh well. Ugh, hate it when that happens. Anyway. Whee! Okay. To the east of Zora's domain, then.
Good evening. You're Link, right?
Why do you ask?
Prince Sidon ran off through the eastern gate. He was shouting something like, "I'm off to stop the divine beast. Link the Hylian is coming with me." I assume that means you're going up Ploymus Mountain in search of shock arrows? If so, I have a request that is somewhat related. There's a red-maned monster called a Lionel that lives on Ploymus Mountain. I really need a picture of a Lionel. It can be a picture of any red-maned Lionel, not just the one on the mountain. So what do you say? Can you get me a picture of a Lionel? Understood. I'm glad that was settled so quickly. See, there's this fool in the domain who goads people into jumping off of Shatterback Point on Ploymus Mountain. It's an incredibly dangerous jump, and this guy pressures people into jumping off by questioning their courage. He's a real bottom feeder. If this keeps up, someone's going to wind up horribly injured. I need a picture of a Lionel to show everyone how scary they are. That way, maybe people will stop going up there. Does that answer your question, Link? I'll leave the details to you. Just bring me a picture of a Lionel so I can describe them in terrible detail. Thank you.
Yep. La-da-da-dee. La-da-da. Oh, right. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna want the lake, aren't I? Oh, no point killing anything right now. Gonna have to wait until the blood moon is over. Still. I'll take the arrows, thank you. Oh boy, here it comes. I love that music cue too.
The blood moon rises once again.
Indeed it does, princess. Right then. Get down here. And drop some shock arrows if you have any decency. They won't, but, you know. Oh. Not sure I can get that. Oh, yes, I can. That should be better than some of the stuff I've got. Yeah. Don't think I need another one, though. Let's see. Let's get that treasure chest down here, shall we? Thanks. Up we go. And then down again. Oh, didn't mean to do that. But that's funny. Let's see. Any bow I can throw away? Oh, yes, plenty. Oh, wait. Is that what I think it is? Ah, a hearty bass. Lovely. Oh, if there's more of those around here, I should take a picture so I can track them. No, that's just Hyrule. Got it. Excellent. Let's see. Anything worth jumping down for? Kinda doesn't look it, does it? Nah. Up we go. And yeah, I'll leave those alone too. Oh, you have frost arrows. That would be lovely. But you're not going to drop them, huh? Fair enough. And your bow doesn't seem to be anything special either. Up we go. No, you have a treasure chest, so... Anything good? Oh, actually, yes. Quick shot is pretty good for certain things. Ah, and he drops frozen arrows, or ice arrows, rather. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Right. time to gather all of the shock arrows we can. We will need them. Are there any down here? I don't remember. Kind of doesn't look that way. No. Say hello to a red-maned Lionel. We can beat him. But, not easily. Okay, let's just, for safety's sake, do this. And this. Get the lightning sword out, and... there we go. You can sometimes get them stuck in a loop like this. Ah, shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. Oh no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, don't recover your health, you jerk. Get over here. Ah! Backflip when I tell you to, Link. Motherfucker is recovering. I can't freeze him, huh? There we go. Damn it. Alright, that's it for my extra hearts. Okay, I really want my shield right now. Okay. We're getting there. Don't want to break my broadsword in the middle of it, so... Gotcha. Whew. Drop your weapons now for me, please. Thank you. We needed to kill him, because as far as I remember, you can't get enough shock arrows if you don't. Yeah, we need 3 more at least. There we go, there's our quota. Still, if we can get some extras, we should. Oh, there's one. And we got the picture for the lady who wanted it. So good for her. And it only nearly killed us several times. Man, my skills really have rusted a bit since I was playing the game intensely. I used to be able to take out Lionels like that without taking a single hit. Thank you. Let's see, any more arrows up here? Yes, excellent. Lovely. So the tempting thing, of course, jump at your own risk, is to do exactly that, and then use that as the springboard to get to Sidon, in order to begin the quest. But what we're going to do is we're going to go the long way around, because I want to go back to Zora's domain first, and show the picture to the nice lady who was asking for it. It always tickles a little bit. So how many arrows do we have? 36. That should do us. Oh, lady! Little lady!
Hi.
Hello. Link, how's that Lionel mission coming along? I have your picture. Oh, wow. Please show me. Ah! Oh, my apologies. That sound was not very dignified, was it? Pardon me. I'm all better now. That Lionel, how terrifying. One look at this and I doubt that anyone would get any reckless ideas about visiting Ploymus Mountain. Thank you. I'll tell the children of the domain about this. Maybe that will scare them away from the mountain. Oh, right. Now for your reward. And that was why I wanted it. These Zora greaves was once made by skilled craftsmen by an order of an ancient Zora king. Now they're fairly common. As you may know, the East Reservoir Lake was created in collaboration between Hylians and the Zora. After East Reservoir Lake was finished, we made the Zora greaves as a token of friendship for Hylians who came to visit. But over time, the number of Hylians visiting the domain dwindled, and my father had to close his armor shop. These Zora greaves were here were the last pair left in the stockroom when he closed up shop. Wearing these, even a Hylian can swim as well as a Zora. That said, these would be wasted on me. They're only useful for a Hylian like you. Please take good care of them. Flipper boots. Look at the little flippers. Anyway, that's why I wanted it, just because, you know. It's gonna be very useful for swimming. Boosts my swimming speed quite substantially. Meow. And then for some reason there's a bed here where you can sleep if you want. Very out in the open air. Oh, right, Night Shield is here. I want it. It's the first shield you can get that really kind of looks like the Hylian shield, albeit not entirely. We'll get a Hylian shield of our own eventually. But I don't think I'm ready for it yet. Ah, glad to see you're ready to go, Link. Are you ready for this? Do you have your Zora armor and enough shock arrows? I'm ready. Wonderful. You never cease to amaze, Link. Now then, let us go and appease that divine beast as one. Here we go. Gaze now upon the divine beast's back. Do you see those glowing pink orbs? You'll need to shoot each of them with a shock arrow. With Zora armor, you now have the ability to ascend waterfalls. So, I shall take you right up to the side of the divine beast, and from there, you can swim up and take aim. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Now hurry up and get on my back. I'm ready. Good answer. Let's get going. Okay, here we go. Ha! I'm unstoppable in the water. Ruta is responding to our presence. I'll move away and wait for an opening before we approach. I'll keep going at full speed. It's up to you to ward off Ruta's attacks. Are you ready? Divine Beast Vah Ruta will undoubtedly use its ancient and mystical powers against us. That includes hurling giant ice blocks that we'll need to watch out for. I shall leave those to you. So, there's two ways to deal with the giant ice blocks. And right now, one of them doesn't seem to be working for me. Oh, that's why. There we go. Sight on. The other way is to simply use your own ice powers to break them. Which I didn't realize, like the first 2 times I played the game, I didn't realize I could do that. Where's the orbs? Oh, over here. Well, no problem. Gotcha.
Wow, that was astounding. An absolute thrill.
Link, look. The water spouting for Ruta has slowed down. Ruta's floating higher now. You wanted to venture inside it, right? I'll bring you closer. We're counting on you, hero. Do good work in there.
Well, Link, here we are. Looks like this is where the real work starts. Best of luck. Nice job cutting off the water flow from this divine beast. Show the enemy no fear. I'll see you back at Zora's domain. Farewell. Finish the job.
Here we go. First divine beast of our run. I had a habit in my later playthroughs of the game of not going to the divine beasts until I had the Master Sword. Because it does change the dialogue a little bit with the characters that you meet before you fight the divine beasts. Not much. It doesn't change the story.
Here. I must say that I am so happy to see that this day has finally arrived. Now, Ruta can be freed of Ganon's control. You'll need a map to prevent you from getting lost. The guidance stone there contains the information that you will need.
Oh, no. What I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Right. Vah Ruta is by far the easiest of the divine beasts, which makes sense because the game really wants you to go to her first. Albeit, you can go anywhere you want, really. There we go. Divine beast controls have been enabled.
Good. You've obtained the map of the divine beast. You will see several glowing points on your map which represent the terminals that control Ruta. Take Ruta back by activating all of the terminals. Be careful.
Anyway. La-ta-ta-tee. La-ta-ta-ta. No. Up. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's one.
There are 4 terminals remaining. Don't give up.
Do I want that guardian sword? Might as well take it. I have some empty weapon slots. Right. Yes. We'll do it in that order. Thank you. Oi. Doing voices really did more of a number on me than I thought it would. Let's see. Right, but I'd need the water level to go down. Couple more. Okay. Yeah, because here I'm just swimming, so... Okay. Fine. No, too late. Damn it. Oh, right, the water level goes down the moment you stop the flow. Doy. Skyen, you brain genius. It's amazing that I've done these dungeons so many times, and yet somehow I still manage to forget.
There are 3 terminals remaining. You can do it.
Thank you. Now. Hup. Ow. Ow. Spiky. Ouch.
There are 2 terminals remaining.
Pardon me? Right. Go away. And they are... right, they're up there and then on the trunk. Thank you. All right. Moving right along. Oh my, there seems to be a big thing in the way. Wonder what we can do about that. Let's see. Where is the thing? Right, it's up there, isn't it? Darn. Let's see, I think it's about here-ish. Oh, no, no. One step up. Oh, you're right. I need to open the roof first. There we go.
Just one terminal remaining. I have faith in you.
So do I. Now we just need to get to the tip of that darn trunk somehow. Yeah, I don't really need that. Well, this'll do. Whoop. Finally.
You activated all the terminals. Now you can start the main control unit. There should be a new glowing mark on your map. Head there.
Alright. The first real big boss fight of the game. Alright, it's you. Let's just recover some stamina. Don't even remember what's in here. Ooh, frozen arrows. Lovely. There we are. Right. Need to prepare a little bit for this. Yeah, we'll probably need the defense booster. We have a couple of fairies, right? Just in case. We have one. Okay. It'll have to do. Yeah, these two are tempting, but let's go with... there. Sup? Compensating for something, clearly.
Please take care. That thing is one of Ganon's creations. I put up as much of a fight as I could, but it proved to be my demise 100 years away.
Okay, I should have enough damage.
I believe that you are well prepared for this moment. I have faith in you. Careful, that spear has a long reach.
See, this is why I wanted the Lionel bow. Boosts my damage quite significantly. Once he's down to half, the real fight will begin. There we go. My aim was steady.
Careful, not much room to operate.
Where are you gonna go? Yeah, I gotcha.
Now is your chance.
And that should do it. Ta-da! It is the easiest of those bosses. Thunderblight is going to be a different story. That's 8 hearts. We just need 3 more. 4 more. Once you activate the main control unit, you will not be able to re-enter the interior of this divine beast. Do you still wish to activate it? Yes.
Hello, Link. Because of your courage, my spirit is now free. And Ruta as well. Thank you. For I am now allowed by this freedom to be with you once again. Since I am now a spirit, my healing power would be wasted on me. I have no need of it. So therefore, I would like you to have it. Please accept Mipha's grace. Yesterday, I was awash in a pool of tears. I had nearly given up hope and resigned myself to being trapped here as a spirit for the rest of eternity. But now you're here. All this time, my hope was to see you once more. Promise me that you will not hesitate to call upon my power if you ever find yourself in need. Knowing that will let my spirit rest in peace. I must go. Ruta and I have our roles to fulfill. We are both honored to be able to play the role of support. We'll annihilate Ganon together. Farewell. Save her, Link. Save the princess. Save Princess Zelda. Found a way to be useful to Link, and the other champions, of course. Our job will be to help Link as he fights Ganon inside the castle, however we can. Using your ability to drain Ganon of his power is key to our success. This is it. This will be our last chance, and everyone's last hope. If we seal him away, then we can restore peace to Hyrule. And both your duty and mine will be fulfilled. Father, are you well, I wonder? I want you to know I have always followed my heart. I'm sorry I made you worry. I wish I could see you again. Even just once more.
A restorative power born from the spirit of the champion Mipha. When your hearts run out, you'll be automatically resurrected with full hearts, plus temporary bonus hearts. Basically a supercharged fairy. Which is lovely, and it's gonna be useful in Master Mode, let me tell you. So, the tragedy of Mipha is that obviously, like painfully obviously, she's head over heels for Link. And throughout her entire life, she was desperate to try and communicate those feelings to him, but right as perhaps they were cresting, as she had her opportunity to tell him, or rather before she even had an opportunity to tell him, Calamity Ganon came and took it all away. Not only stole her life, but her opportunity to tell the man she loved how she felt. And it's that constant tragedy, that painful loss, that abandoned connection. That's very much the point of Mipha and Link's relationship, but it's also part of the point of the game itself, that this is what Calamity Ganon has done to Hyrule. As we've talked about, he has shattered the place, and he has shattered pretty much everything good and everything kind and pure, like the rather adorably innocent love that Mipha has for Link. Broke it, shattered it, just because he's a jackass who wants power, you know?
The rain stopped. I wonder if Prince Sidon was able to stop Ruta. Well, what could the man who stole our Lady Mipha away possibly have to say?
Goodbye. I know I could ask him about the trident and stuff, but we'll get to that.
Link, you did well to survive your trial. I have been awaiting your return. The violent downpour has disappeared, as has the threat to Zora's domain. It is all little more than a bad dream now. Thanks to your efforts, there is no longer any danger of a great flood laying waste to Hyrule. You appeased the divine beast Vah Ruta and thusly saved Zora's domain. We are all truly grateful. What you did for us is more than we could have ever expected of you. Link, I must
Link, I must sincerely apologize for my harsh treatment of you. That whole time, you were thinking of Hyrule's and Lady Mipha's well-being just like the rest of us. All of the members of our council humbly fold our fins back in gratitude, along with the rest of our people. Perhaps the older generation of Zora, myself included, misunderstood Hylians after all. It would seem so.
Racism solved, everybody.
That said, I would be overjoyed if you could find it in your heart to forgive me. If not now, then perhaps one day.
Link, I must reward your efforts. Now then, I implore you to collect the treasure inside that chest over there. It was cherished by Mipha, a memento of sorts. I would like you to have it as a token of our friendship. Please, take good care of it. By the way, Link, I see you are without your trusty blade, the sword that steals the darkness. Did you perhaps lose it when you lost your memory?
Perhaps.
What? Is it truly lost? That is a legendary blade that only you, the Hylian champion, can wield. It is no doubt resting somewhere in Hyrule, even now, waiting for its master to return. Link, all of the Zora thank you from the depths of our hearts for your heroic and selfless work. And you too, Sidon. As your father, I am proud of you for fighting the divine beast alongside Link. You have grown much recently. I know you will be a worthy heir when the time comes.
Father, I thank you.
The heavy rains have stopped, and the divine beast is our ally once again. How glorious. Truly splendid.
Link, this is wonderful. Link, thank you so much. Truly, I could never thank you enough. You helped save our home from vanishing away. This calls for a top-tier expression of gratitude. Sozo, rah rah rah. With all my heart, thank you. Supportive himbo fish boyfriend, yes. Ta-da!
Link, I'm truly and eternally grateful to you for saving Zora's domain. Everyone is rejoicing. There is no happier place in the world. But Link, there is something I wish to ask you. You journeyed with Ruta, the divine beast of water. Now you are back, but Mipha has still yet to return. Is it as I feared? Were we too late?
I met her spirit.
Her spirit? So that means Mipha really is. Did she say anything to you? I see. My dear Mipha, I simply cannot believe it. There was nothing I could do to save her. Still, Mipha fulfilled her heroic duty as champion, and she will never be alone. It is my duty as her father to watch over her, even now. Link, she really loved you, you know. There is no mistaking that even now she is overjoyed to be able to help you. Promise me that you will always remember her. Promise me that.
We are united now.
Thank you for saying so. I truly appreciate it. If you ever run into trouble, know that you are always welcome here. No matter the time, we shall all greet you with open fins. Link, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
So, do I have an open weapon slot? I do not. Well, that's a problem that can be fixed, fortunately. And there is Mipha's proper spear. Link, I must thank you. You somehow overcame the objections of all the old geeses on our council, all to help save our home. Yes, you are a treasure of a Hylian, taking time out of your journey to come to our rain and monster-ridden home. And here you activated those orbs with shock arrows, freed Ruta, and released my sister from her lingering regret. Link, I simply can't thank you enough, especially for following me to the end, pushy and unreasonable as I am. Zora's domain would still be in peril if not for you. You are welcome anytime, and we are ever at your service. Have I mentioned how incredible you are, and how thankful I am? Because you are, and I am. Yes, you are the greatest of Hylians, and my most treasured friend for all time. He's so enthusiastic and sincere, it's impossible not to be a little bit charmed by it. Right then. Anything left that I want to do in Zora's domain? Oh, yes. Yes, there is. Just one thing, though. Hello again, Sidon. Don't need the Zora shield. If the rain stopped, we could even climb some stuff if we wanted to. Let me see. Veiled Falls, yes. Now, technically, you're supposed to listen to some Zora tell you an old rhyme about this place and about this platform and how to activate things, but TLDR, this is how it goes. You stab the platform with the ceremonial trident, not the light scale. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Speaking of which, most weapons in the game can be destroyed. And certainly the ceremonial trident and the light scale trident can be, but the light scale trident and a few other weapons can also be reforged. So they're, like, especially in the base version of the game, they're really solid weapons that you can recreate over and over again in case you need it. It does cost some resources. It's not free, and the resources can be a bit rare, but they are available for it if you want it. So this is one of the shrines where finding the shrine is the puzzle, and then they just let you have it once you get in. Da da na na na. Now, in Master Mode, unfortunately, the special weapons are a little bit less useful, because they have decent power, but from Master Mode, especially the enemies that you fight, they're not, like, that powerful. Let's see... Well... Yeah, we need to get to Toto Lake, but we can get there from this direction. So that's this way around. Na, 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 na. Ooh, I should have climbed up sooner, shouldn't I? There we go. There should be some Lysalphos up here somewhere. Oh, rain. Darn. I was hoping we'd be done with that. Oh, there they are. Da-na-na-da-na. Still going the right way, right? Yeah. Sweet. You can get to Toto Lake faster than this, but I wanted the travel experience. Smack. I love it when I get the loops. Swing back, thank you. Break the Guardian Sword, that was always going to happen. Time to break the Guardian Spear. Ow. Let's try not to take any more of those hits. I also cannot find another great fairy fountain fast enough. So I can upgrade my armor properly. I still take way too much damage from these enemies. And they're supposed to be essentially basic enemies right now. Hello. So, here's a way to save on durability. You freeze an enemy with an ice weapon, and then the next hit you do with any other weapon will double the damage. So you can double your damage output this way. There we go. Okay, we can just sneak right past that guy. Finally, we're approaching Toto Lake, our destination. That guy we'll have to kill. But hey, he drops arrows, so that's nice. There we are. So, why was I so keen on getting here? Well, you'll see in a second. Can't remember if it's this specific one or if it's another one. Oh, no, there it is. Now we have the full Zora armor. Let's see, where do we want to take that? Do we want to go down the waterfall over here? Move up towards Akkala? Yeah, I think that'll make a good next destination. And it gives you an attack that you can use in the water. Not that you'll need it very often, but it can be good for clearing out Octoroks. And once you upgrade it a little bit, you'll get the reduced stamina depletion when dashing upgrade. Which is quite nice. Ooh, that's a good one. Lovely. But for now, welcome to Akkala. We're going to be heading to the ancient tech lab. Although we probably won't get there until the next episode. Although actually, come to think of it, I'm breaking a rule here. Don't leave your horse in the wilderness. Sorry about that, my horse friend. I'll get right back to you. And we'll ride to Akkala together instead. Okay. So that way. I think I have enough stamina restoration to fly all the way there. Poof. And that should let us get the rest of the way. There we go. The switch had to load a little bit there. Okay, just over this ridge, and then we jump off that ledge over there. Yeah, he's right down there. Or she. Can't remember the gender of the horse. Also, horses probably don't have genders. They have sexes, though. Oh, right, he'll be back. Well, he can get fucked. Don't want to deal. Bye. Okay, first we get the horse out of here. Just far enough away that those guys won't chase. And then we get the shrine. And that'll probably be a good place to cut an episode once we're done with all that. Oh, you can just come with me up here. Hey, buddy, I missed you. And you missed me there.
Hi there, I'm Bolton, Goron City's ambassador of tourism. These days, Hyrule Castle is just a creepy old ruin. The treasure hunters who sneak in there must be crazy.
Sorry, dude. Didn't mean to do that. There, that should give us a vantage point to get to the shrine. Yeah. Easy peasy. And a big hearty radish. Lovely. Oh. Oh dear. Well, I should have enough damage to deal with a minor test of strength. There's 3 degrees. There's a minor and a moderate and a major test of strength. The major ones I can't deal with right now. The moderate ones I might be able to. Ah! There we go. I think it's a weapon in here. I was right. Pretty decent one, fortunately. Da, 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 da. And that's 2 more heart containers just waiting to be obtained. May the goddess smile upon you. Thanks, buddy. And that's a good place, I think, to cut this particular episode. We have freed Mipha and the divine beast Vah Ruta from Ganon's control. We have saved Sora's domain. We have ended the endless reign in this place, and now I have set my sights on Akkala and the ancient tech lab that lies there. And if you want to see what that place is going to be like and who we might run into while we're up there, well, then the like, comment, and subscribe buttons are going to be your friends, because that's what tells the algorithm to show you more videos of this particular series. I also have a Patreon, a merchandise store, a tip jar, and memberships are available on this channel. So if you feel like giving me a tip of some kind, or, I don't know, buying a nice bit of merchandise, then those things are all available for you if you want them. If you don't, though, please don't worry about it. It's okay. Outside of that, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to wash your hands and wear a mask, and try to act in solidarity with those who are working hard right now to make the world a better place.